If it's your first time checking out the show, let me know what city, what state you're coming in from. If you're outside of the U.S., let me know what country you represent. Throw up your flag. Family, I need you to smash up the likes, smash up the likes, smash up the likes. Also, if you have not done so already on YouTube after you subscribe, there's a little bell next to your subscribe button. Go ahead and click that thing right now so you can get your notifications each time I drop a new video like this. That way you'll be in the loop. I let a few hundred of y'all come in, then I'm going in, but in the meantime, in between time, I'm going to give some shouts out to the early birds to start off this celebratory episode of Willie D Live. Yeah, man. I like it when the fake good guy gets caught. I like it. Yeah. What's up, Kendra? All right. What's up, Paul? Topaz, what it do? Yeah, fam, I ain't gonna hold this, man. I gotta get this off my chest right here. I gotta get this one off my chest fast. All right, I'm going in, fam. I'm going in. Destiny Vieira, 25 years old, was taken into custody Friday morning in connection with a months-long narcotics investigation. Who is Destiny? What is the significance? How did she make it to Willie D Live? By just being taken into custody by the police for narcotics. Well, Destiny has a unique job. Destiny is a Providence police officer. Yeah, man. They got another one. A Providence police officer getting busted in a drug raid by police officers for dealing drugs? You don't say. In America? No, we don't have drug dealing police officers in America. It's preposterous. I don't even believe this report, but I'm just gonna tell it to you because I have a journalistic obligation. That's it, man. But I don't believe it. Yeah, I say it ain't so. A police officer in America selling drugs? All right, here's the story, fam. Destiny Vieira is facing several charges, including manufacturing, delivering, or possession with intent to deliver fentanyl and cocaine. She was ordered held without bail at the ACI during her initial court appearance Monday. David Cooper, Vieira's attorney, argued that her safety is at a risk while incarcerated because of her prior profession. Let's stop right there. Do you notice how quickly they disassociate themselves with the criminals from within? They said, listen to how this reads. David Cooper, Vieira's attorney, argued that her safety is at risk while incarcerated because of her prior profession. She just got arrested. No, she's a cop. Because of her profession, her safety is at risk. And let's make no mistake, cop or not, you violate the law, you get everything that comes with the law. A court-appointed attorney or an attorney of your choice, a prosecutor, a judge, the full resources of the government, a jury, of your peers and a nice warm bunk in a jail cell or prison not so near you. You get caught up, you're supposed to get the same type of action. You are not supposed to get special privilege because of your profession. Remember, y'all, they like to go out of their way to tell everybody else they can't get special privilege because of their profession. Everybody else got to take it. Remember R. Kelly said his life was in danger? He's in prison and his life is in danger. Let him do house arrest. People thought that was ridiculous. What do you mean, house arrest? If we do that for you, we'd have to do it for everybody. And let's keep in mind, you're in prison, buddy, not a hotel. Remember, y'all, how they was talking to R. Kelly? Yeah. No, 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 no. Suck it up, buttercup. Suck it up, buttercup. You chose to go down that road. You knew where that road led to. And you went down that road anyway because you thought your profession was going to protect you. And the only reason why you thought your protection was going to protect you because you've seen other cops get away with crimes. Check out what her attorney said further. She's in prison with people who have been arrested by Providence police. Threats are being made toward her. Her attorney also argued and urged the judge to consider her lack of criminal history and the lack of evidence that she possessed or sold any drugs. He said she went out with the wrong guy who put himself in this position and dragged her into it. And that's how they normally do. Like once everything goes south, just start pointing fingers. She's a young woman who's never been arrested for anything and never been accused of anything. Well, she's being accused now. She's being accused of being a dope dealer. Destiny agreed Wednesday to push why did they say Destiny? The judge agreed Wednesday to push her bail hearing out 2 weeks. So the judge has time to consider releasing her on home confinement. So yeah, so Destiny agreed Wednesday to push her bail hearing out to 2 weeks. So the judge has time to consider releasing her on home confinement. It's highly unlikely that you would be granted bail without a home confinement condition, Rhode Island Superior Court Judge Jeffrey Lampier explained to Vieira. It will take some time to do that review. Providence Police Chief Oscar Perez told 12 News, Vieira graduated from the 72nd Training Academy in September and was a probationary officer. Perez said Vieira will not be retrained by the Providence Police Department due to the seriousness of the charges she's facing. Jalen Lopez, 24, was also taken into custody during the raid and is facing the same charges as Vieira. Lopez waived his rights to a bail hearing Wednesday and also requested to be released on home confinement. Lampier said if he decides Lopez can be released on home confinement, then he would also have to post $50,000 in a surety bond. Both Vieira and Lopez will remain at the ACI unit. Their next court date, which is slated for July 16th. So they got to remain in custody until their next court date in 13 days. Sounds like to me, they say that she's a cop turned drug dealer. Sounds like to me she's a drug dealer turned cop. 1 month on the job and she's already selling dope. Well, it wasn't 1 month, but a few months on the job and she's already selling dope. Nah, man, that don't add up. That don't sound right. That don't sound like somebody just came in and got flipped that quick. That sound like somebody came in with a plan. Yeah. That sounds like somebody who came in with a plan. Sounds like her plan from Jump Street was to become a cop so that she could move her drugs. And knowing that the chances of getting caught is slim to none, and even if she do get caught, she'll get a slap on the wrist and special privileges. And we know that that's expected because that's what her attorney is pushing for. Hey, Judge, she's getting her life threatened. Hey, Judge, she's in here with criminals who were put in there by people who did what she did, her colleagues. Her life is in danger. Cut her a break. Let her go home so she can chill out and watch TV and not have to worry about waiting her time in line to use the phone. Nah, fam. Lock her up. Lock her up. Lock that uncivilized mud up. Plain and simple, police officers should be held to a higher standard, not a lower standard, but a higher standard. If we are going to entrust in police officers, we're going to put our lives in their hands because oftentimes they have the ability to take life. They're pulling up on domestic disturbances and abuse cases or incidents, and they're tasked with de-escalating. Oftentimes they escalate, but they're tasked with de-escalating. So there's a lot of public trust put into members of law enforcement. So when they break that oath, the punishment should be severe, not lenient. She probably get older. She'll probably end up with an OnlyFans and make more money in 1 month than she made in her whole life. 25 years old, just started her career, and she's gonna make more money. This shows you how sick this nation is. This shows you how sick people who live here are. If she starts an OnlyFans, she'll probably make $1 million in a day or two. I'm sure she'll do it. I mean, after all, she's accused of selling drugs. After she went through the academy, she went through all that trouble. But I personally believe she planned to sell drugs the entire time. And I bet you if they were able to interview somebody really, really close to her, a confidant, they would say the same thing. Family, I'm stumped. I don't know what to make of this. I mean, if you can't trust the police, who can you trust? I have no idea, fam. Drop a comment. I'd love to hear your thoughts. No more talk.